Was smoking all my dragons, divine righteous, almighty grades overachieving, never slacking. Back with another Led Zeppelin reaction. Today we got The Song Remains the Same and the Rain song, right? And this will be back to back, so they'll be together. So that's awesome. I know somebody in the comments had dropped that as a recommendation that they wanted it together. So we definitely gonna do that. I wanted to for all my people that's in California, and I definitely wanted to say, hope everybody stays safe. I heard about that earthquake in what is it, like Humboldt County or something like that. But I know I have a cousin who lives in Northern California. It's by Redding, and I just want to make sure everybody's safe, right? So if you're out there, definitely stay safe. That means a lot to me. But with that being said, this will be in my oldies reactions as well as my Led Zeppelin live reactions. So I ain't gonna waste no more time. We're gonna get into this. Oh yeah, let me just say, for those that have been trying to donate to me on my buy me a coffee link, I've been trying to figure that out. I'm not sure why. Like, it's like every time I put a Patreon or I put that up, I don't know. It's a broken link. So I have the super thanks on my channel. YouTube puts like a super thanks where you could donate there. I'm just gonna stick with that instead, because it's always gonna be there. But with that being said, let's hop into this. Here we go. Original link will be in the description. Let's go.
This is called The Song Remains the Same. I needed to go. Hear my song, people, won't you listen now? Sing along, yeah. You don't know what you're missing now. Any little song that you know, everything that's small has to grow, and it always grows. Push, push it. It is the springtime of my loving, the second season. I'm to know you are the sunlight in my growing, so little warmth I felt before. Eyes and heart to feel me glowing. I watched the fire that grew so low. Oh, oh. It is the summer of my smiles. Flee from me, keepers of the gloom. Speak to me only with your eyes. Oh, it is to you I give this tune. It isn't hard to recognize. Oh, these things are clear to all from time to time. Oh, but I know that I love you so. Oh, yeah, it feels good now. But I know that I love you so. These are the seasons of emotion, and like the wind, they rise and fall. This is the wonder of devotion. I see the torch we all must hold. And people, this is a mystery of the quotient. Upon us all, a little rain must fall. Just a little rain. I know.
Whew. Mm. Let me say this. Mm. I was unaware that that edit was gonna be in there with the video with Robert Plant. Led Zeppelin is magic. They're magic. I felt like I was watching and almost watching Willow. Anyone that's been subscribed to me for a while, you know how much I love dragons. Obviously, that's obvious. Divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking, but also castles. You know, I'm always been like intrigued and fascinated by castles, right? So to see all that in there, that was amazing. But why I say they're magic is because, like for me, when I look at in that video with Robert Plant, first off, you see the flag, which I'm sure that was a dragon on the flag, right? You see him on the water. I was because like I said, I was unaware that that video was going to be edited in there. I thought it was going to be straight live the whole way through, but I love the video. You see him on that water, right? You see him touch down land and put the sword down, right? And then the fire set ablaze. Then you see him get to the castle. You see him go up into the castle, right? Which to me, that represents personally, all this represents the journey of self to me, right? Going through them waters, you know, the raging waters, right? Um, and getting to that land and then having to rise up. The whole journey is like you rising up, right? You're going in that castle, you're rising up, you're battling the people in the castle just to get to that princess. Which to me, if I really had to look within and I really had to like say what I got out of that was like the finding that balance between or that gathering, I should say, that unity, that I can't find the word I'm looking for, but that coming together of that divine masculine and that divine feminine energy, man. That's what I seen. We all, it's like an internal, but they're putting it in a different type of way. Like, but if you really looking like on a journey of self, you could break that down like that. You know, because that's what it's like. Even being just a human, period. We're out here with, you know, indoctrinated to have these big egos and things like that. It's a constant battle to balance out those energies, man. And I'm telling you, like, if you guys really pay attention to that, really pay attention to that, and if you guys are on understand what I'm saying as far as the inner journey and finding that balance within and balancing out that feminine and masculine energy, like that whole video pretty much represented that, with him going in that castle. And it's like these battles really be visual representations of what's going on within ourselves, each and every one of us, right? And then it was just also random to me when he finally was in the castle, and she kind of like vanished. She kind of vanished, which was almost kind of like mission complete. What if the whole time it was about? Oh man, listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's deep, It just depends on what eyes you want to see it with, right? We all can take it how it's it, but it just depends on what eyes you want to see that visual with. For me, it was about that balance. It was about finding that balance and that fight within, you know. Just like they say what the valley of shadow of death. It's like you got to go through that in order to get to the light, in a sense, in order to rise, right? And really, they're talking about within. You gotta. It's like what I always, when I talked about Scrooge, which I feel like is one of the greatest things ever written. I feel like that is Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge. Um, was Scrooge had to go within, and he had to heal from within. He had to battle those demons from within for him to have that compassion, that love, for him to truly rise, to truly evolve. He had to go through that raging water. He had to be worthy. Man, oh man. I could almost see. Whew, let me stop, because I'll be on here for a while if I really try to break it down. If I really try, I'll be on here for a while. But let me wrap this up, guys. Let me say this though. It's something about Led Zeppelin that I attracted. They said studies had found that the heart has the heart's electromagnetic field is 60 times more powerful than your mind. So what you believe in, you literally attract to you, literally. Um, and based off of your energy, you attract those things to you. So if you're always miserable, obviously you're gonna attract miserable situations, right? And when people tend to talk about manifestation, it's not like something out of thin air. It's literally you attracting a certain timeline to yourself, or attracting things based off your thoughts and everything that you put into your heart, your belief system, right? That's why it's so important to have such a powerful belief system and believe in yourself. And it's like, I love castles, I love dragons, and all of a sudden, here comes Led Zeppelin down my timeline. Ain't that interesting? And I've been loving it. So with that being said, this will be in my oldies playlist, as well as my Led Zeppelin live reactions playlist, and original link in the description. I'll be back with more soon. Love you guys. Everybody enjoy your day, enjoy your holidays. And once again, if you're in California, please be safe. Please be safe, and be safe anywhere. All type of crazy stuff I be reading on the news, and just everybody be safe out there. Much love.